Erev Shabbos Hagitin Erev Yom Tov. You don't have a parsha, but we have an endless supply of every part that's ever been said on the Haggadah, on the Sefer Shmos, Bamidbar Dvarim. So we have what to say. There's a million different themes. You have a chinuch theme for the Seder night. You have the Amunah theme. You have the Geula theme. I dare not say what the theme of the Seder night is, but I have a Vort from Rav Dessler. See, you have to talk about Zchiras Yitzias Mitzrayim. The Ikar is to say the story of Mitzrayim, what happened, right? Now, the problem is they have that mitzvah every day, right? We say it in Shema, right? So that's a regular everyday mitzvah. This is the Chaim Brisker's question. There's a number of answers, a number of reasons why the night of the Seder is different than the everyday mitzvah of Zechiras Yitzias Mitzrayim. What's the difference? We should be saying Kiddush. We say Zechiras Yitzias Mitzrayim, and you're done. You could go to sleep, forget Chatzos, that's it, you're done. Elamai. What's the difference? One of the differences that Chaim says is that over here you have to say it like a story. Start from the beginning. You don't just say how Geshmaka was to come out of Mitzrayim. Say how we got in there. And how will we Mekayim this? Let me tell you. We say Mitchilu in the beginning. In the beginning what? We went down to Mitzrayim, Paro enslaved us? No. Mitchilu, if they have you always say no. Avraham Avinu, remember him? From 4 generations before Mitzrayim? His father was an Avodah Zarah. That's where the story begins. And then it goes from there and we come out of Mitzrayim. Whoa. That's Rav Dessler. Why are you going back so far? Tell me about the Mitzrayim story. Ma'akesher Avraham Avinu's father to us going into Mitzrayim even. Oh, what's the kesher? Why are we going back so far? Rav Dessler says, I think it's so you say this thing that ties into all the other themes of the night. The fact that Avraham Avinu's father was an idol worshipper, not just a worshipper, an idol maker, that was his business. How's business? Thank God. That's what made Avraham Ivri, the one who was on the Aver, the other side of the world. Talk about going against the current, right? A live fish. You can tell if a fish is alive if it's going upstream. Yeah. Everyone knew that there's multiple gods. Avraham Avinu says, there's one. Not Pasha. That Nakuda, Avraham Avinu implanted into our DNA. We're a B'nai Avraham. And that's part of us also. And that little black box, and airplanes have a little black box where it won't get destroyed no matter what. The whole airplane will disappear, go up in smoke and ash, but the little black box will remain every year, no matter what happens to the airplane. There's a black box on there. And Avraham Avinu is stuck in that little black box. The encoding to go against the grain. You guys, you decide for yourself what you want. You don't have to go with the culture, with the nature of the land. And yeah, Egypt was a powerful culture. And we have some cultures nowadays that are just as influential as it was then. And everyone knew in Egypt that there's multiple gods. And everyone knew that the name of a person makes a big difference, makes who he is. And how you dress. You want to dress like modernish. You want to be part of the crowd. You don't want to look weird. You want to talk the language. But how am I going to get by speaking some foreign language? The whole country is speaking Egyptian. We had in us encoded a little black box from Avraham Avinu who said, yes, I am the son of the idol maker in a world of idol worshippers. But I'm different. I'm a Yid. And Chazal tell us, based on Midrashim, that Bezchus, that we did not change our names, that we did not change the way we dress, that we did not change the way that we spoke. 2 of those are with our mouth. That's how we defined ourselves. That's how we got out of Mitzrayim. So if you want to know actually what got us out of Mitzrayim, you start from the beginning. From the beginning, where we first got that little nakuta, that black box, that DNA encoding that says, you guys don't become Egyptian. You don't become American, you don't become European, you don't become Polish, you don't become German, you don't become Spanish, you don't become anything in history. You are a Yid. And that's what keeps us out of trouble. And that's what got us out of Egyptian trouble. When you talk about Emunah, the theme of the night is Emunah. Yeah, the theme of the night is Emunah. A Mammon is someone who says, it doesn't matter what's going on around me, I'm an Eved Hashem. And yeah, it looks like this and this is happening. It looks like this is happening in the news, and this is happening with gas prices. This is happening in the market. Tzimuna, everything is Yad Hashem. That is the theme of Geula. That is the theme of Chinuch. We have to teach our kids, you are not them. Rav Shimshon Pincus says that rarely, 1 in a billion, does a father or mother ruin a child. You know who ruins a child? He said, the street. Yeah? As soon as the kid becomes a part of the street, and he doesn't realize that he's a Yid and he's different, the Chinuch is gone. That is the theme of the night. The theme of the night is that you're a Yid and only a Yid, and nothing can take that away from you. That's a black box. No one can touch that. Right. It's a serious night. Alexander Rebbe, there's an Alti in the Bnei Brak who remembers Alexander Rebbe. And he said that the Rebbe used to come in the night of the Seder, white with terror. And he put on his kittel, and he looked around the room. And you know, Chassidus Shavarmkeit? It's not a story about that. He yelled, anyone who does not believe that tonight one can go from the lowest levels, from the darkest of the dark, from the ruins of the ugliest places in the world, to the highest heights, to the pinnacle of existence. If you don't believe that, you are the Rasha of the Manashtan. The Rasha of God. Yeah. It's an intense night. Everyone's mechanech in their own way. Rav Shlomo Zalman also, he took it seriously. Rav Shlomo Zalman was once schmoozing with a couple of Yerushalmi kids the day after the Seder. And he says, Yingalach, did you ask the Manashtana? Yeah. What did your father answer? Avodim Hayinu. He says, ooh, Mishmak, what about last year? What did you ask? He said, Manashtana. What was the answer? Avodim Hayinu. So he said, Tzaddikim. Why do you ask the same questions again? And this kid gives a teretz, and that kid gives a teretz, and he heard a Vort, you know. So it was in the back of his notebook. And Rav Shlomo Zalman said, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You understand? When I was your age, I was walking back from the Kaisel with my father, and we happened upon Hagoyin Harav Yosef Chaim Sonnenfeld. And Yosef Chaim Sonnenfeld asked me this same question that I just asked you. I didn't give him terutzim. I cried. It's Taka. I just asked questions last year. It's a serious night. It's a beautiful night. It's a night of identity. I think I wouldn't be adding a new kav, a new category of themes for the night of the Seder. I think that everything that you will find is actually under the umbrella category of defining oneself as a Yid. May we be zeichet to accomplish everything that we can accomplish the night of the Seder. Go, Taka, to the highest heights, to the pinnacle of existence. Be zeichet to eat from the carbon Pesach. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Bezras Hashem. Adir Hu, Ibn Pesach, Ibn Pesach, Pesach Bekaran. Adir Hu, Ibn Pesach, Ibn Pesach, Pesach Bekaran. Agid Yom Tiv, Chag Choshev V'Sameach.